Author Jennifer Knighton. Child Protective Services in NC remove children from teen mom after an altercation with family. Durham. NC Family Feud. Child Protective Services in NC remove children from teen mom after an altercation with family. 0. Photo by Operation Stop CPS. What initially started as an argument between a mother and her 16-year-old daughter has turned into a 3-year battle with Child Protective Services in North Carolina after the teen's children were placed in foster care. Durham, NC. According to Operation Stop CPS, a family altercation between a mother and her teen daughter Kelly Smith of Durham, North Carolina was justification for Durham's Department of Social Services to remove the teen mom's children, put them in foster care, and spend thousands of tax dollars in an effort to prevent the family of 4 from being reunited. At a court date in December, Smith requested to have her children at home on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Instead, Operation Stop CPS says the Durham County District Court Judge Doretta Walker upheld the continuance of a no-contact order. The order appeared to be a punishment against Smith for publicly advocating for the return of her children and for participating in protests against Durham County Department of Social Services DSS policies, particularly the agency's Child Protective Services Unit. They added, "Child Protective Services (CPS) always puts stumbling blocks in the way," Smith told the Indy in a previous interview. Smith has relied on groups such as Operation Stop CPS and its founder, Amanda Wallace, in her more than 3-year-long quest to be reunited with her 2 children. In a previous interview, Smith states that she was a teen mom with a strained relationship with her mother when DSS took her first child from her in 2019. Smith alleges that her mother called DSS one day while the two were arguing and claimed she was abusing and neglecting her infant daughter. "My mother ended up telling DSS that the things she said weren't true, and that she said them because she was upset with me," Smith explained. Smith was allegedly later taken into a room at the county courthouse where her court-appointed lawyer asked her to sign papers dismissing the allegations of abuse and neglect.
Listen to how her public pretender got her.
"I thought I was signing something that said the things I did to my child weren't true, and DSS knows they weren't true," Smith explained. She later discovered, however, that she had signed a document admitting to the allegations. "I was taken into a room and signed papers without the presence of a guardian ad litem." Smith says my mother was present, but she was not permitted to enter the room. DSS officials returned to Smith's home in 2021 and removed her 6-month-old son. Smith's 3rd child was left in the home under her care. Wallace has repeatedly said that she believes CPS is trying to adopt Smith's other children out. Smith was described as trying to keep her head up and her faith strong. "Every day, she goes to work, she goes to therapy, she's a leader in her community, and she cares for her 8-month-old son." Smith was unable to be reached for an update on her case. However, confidential sources stated that she has been threatened, that if she says anything about her kids or the injustices that she faced at the hands of DSS, her parental rights of 2 children will be completely terminated. DSS officials were unable to be reached for comment on Smith's case.
I want to thank Jennifer for writing that article, and I will have the link in the description. This is horrible what this family is going through, and there's a lot of families going through the same thing all over the country. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.